Okay, let me get back to the waterfall and the horses and the elk.
Did not exercise with mom today.
Yeah. Have a good time, sweetheart.
Carlos, no? Thank you so much. I need to get a workout like that.
I know, she got such strong little puppy biceps from all her
Yes, it's like
pulling.
pulling mom everywhere for a little fun.
Yeah, you gotta get those smells in, right?
Yeah, they do. Each one tells a different story. So
Yeah.
they're like, I get this. It's like us here scrolling. Well, we just keep on going.
Yeah.
Like theirs is with their senses. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
He's so sweet. Oh, mom's got treats even.
Yeah, that's how I try to distract her, but it
Hey,
doesn't
that's a
always
way
work.
to train her. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Oh, she's almost 9, so this is really just undoing what has already been done.
Old dogs can always learn new tricks.
Yeah, exactly. But
No,
this is
she's
looking
still pretty young
beautiful.
though, because I heard they live up to be 15 to 20.
Yeah, beagles do have a long lifespan, so
Yeah,
that's
so
what
she's
I'm
got-
hoping for.
She's got another 10 or 15 more to go, I
Yeah.
bet. That's how they
Hopefully.
usually are. The small dogs always live longer.
Yeah, it's got some little fight in them that like small
They
dogs
do.
have.
I'm the youngest, I know. I'm
Yeah.
like, I just keep on going.
Yeah, exactly.
I can relate to her completely.
Yeah, same. I'm also the youngest.
Yeah, oh yeah, we both can relate to her more than we know.
Yeah. This is looking really beautiful, though.
Thank you,
for
sweetheart.
doing this.
Oh, God
Yeah.
bless you. Thank you for loving it. Hopefully get a little bit done on a nice day.
Yeah.
Then get my ladder back and get all that other stuff covered. 'Cause
Yeah,
those
we can't wait
cobwebs,
to
I
see what
knocked
you
them
do.
all down and then they came right back up this spring. So
Oh,
it's a never-ending process,
yeah.
but it's worth it to make it look better.
Oh, totally.
Because when I first came down here, I was like, when they showed me what to paint, I was
Yeah.
like, look at all those cobwebs. I was like, you guys better pray I don't get bitten by spiders. So, but I did. I waited till it was winter time.
Oh, so they'd be gone.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was like, live their little lives, and then I'll get them out in the winter time.
Yeah.
Scrape them all down. I just take a broom and
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
old-fashioned do it that
Yeah.
way.
That's good.
Because I ain't getting that close to those spiders.
Yeah. And then it doesn't have to drip on you either.
Yeah, exactly. Far enough to jump fast enough away.
Exactly. Yeah.
It works. So
Yeah.
I'm just happy. It makes it happier for other people. And,
Yeah.
you know, and the
Love
kids too. Like if people have like little kids,
Yeah.
it helps them not to be afraid going through the the tunnels and stuff.
Totally. Yeah. It's just.
Because when I was a kid, I was like, man, this sucks to walk through these like just little even underground tunnels on.
Yeah, they get scary.
Yeah, and if you have like the paint will lighten up the tunnel from within.
Yeah.
So if gives you something to focus on while you're going through.
Merry
I always
Christmas.
say, thank you, Jesus, for the talent. Thank you, God, because I wouldn't have no talents without it.
Yeah.
I didn't go to school to learn this.
Kind of fooled me.
Yeah, my teacher was always like trying to reprimand me on like what to do and this and that. And then the only type of kids that he would like say in his class that were doing great were ones that their artwork looked just like his.
Oh, yeah.
Like if it was looking like his artwork, he'd be like, yeah, now you got it. And I'm like, I don't want to be a clone of you. I want to be me.
That's not what art is about. It's about like self-expression. It's supposed to be different.
Yeah, and then I got into you just lay there, you're good. I got into a Volkswagen magazine with my artwork when I was younger, and I got like all over the world, and I was like 16 years old, and he had failed me at the art class, right? Yeah, he's like, oh, I didn't know you were doing painting your car at home. That would have counted as credit if I would have known that you were painting a whole Volkswagen. I'm like, I drive it to school every day. How could you not see this Volkswagen? He only paid attention to me after I got in the magazine and was all over the world.
Just riding on your coattails.
Yeah, and act like, yeah, and then he showed me to the rest of the people in the class. And I had a bathing suit on, so I didn't really like, the boys were like, you know what I mean, all chasing after me after class and stuff. So I was like, no.
Yeah.
But I did do like a really good Jim Morrison and, you know,
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix and all this other stuff on the car that, you know,
Yeah.
was neat looking.
Yeah.
And so that part was neat, but at the same time, he was still trying to take credit for,
Yeah.
like, look what I taught her. I'm like,
No, you didn't.
you did. You're the one who told me not to be myself.
Yeah.
You were trying to like do the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So I always hate it when people like take credit for other people's hard work like that. You're like,
100%. Yeah.
man, what the hell? I didn't get anywhere with that guy at all. You know?
He didn't sound like he was worth it either.
No, it was like,
Correct.
what is wrong with these people that take credit for, you know, like things that the actual artist does? You know, I mean, I'm gonna give credit more to like Salvador Dali, things like that, because after I got compared to him, I was like, yeah, I do remind myself of Salvador Dali, because he would paint stuff like this. And I've been doing that before I studied his artwork and looked him up, and I was like,
didn't even know.
yeah, I was like, wow, I do paint like him. And my friend's like, yeah, you didn't even know. And I was like, exactly. It's like, that's when somebody can compare me to somebody
Yeah.
that, you know, if I can see myself inside of their artwork, you know, but if you don't,
Beautiful.
yeah, if you don't see an extension of who you are inside of it, you're just not interested. And that goes with anybody, you know? I still can't believe, like a few years ago, these artists were, or whoever it was such a doofball that they sold a banana stuck to a wall.
Oh.
And it was like $8 million, and I'm like, there's artists over here actually working to make things look like something. And you guys are giving credit to somebody just going $1 million.
Yeah.
To me, you know, and you know it's got to be some kind of like embezzlement of money or something.
Yeah, something not about the art.
It's not about the art. It's about like the money and not the art at all, you know? And somebody's like, yeah, they've been using artists to take money from like national security, country systems, all kinds of everything. And I'm like, are you serious? I didn't know any of that.
I've never heard that before. That's
Like,
crazy.
I didn't have any clues to like, they actually moved, they call it laundering money.
Yeah, money laundering, yeah.
I'm just trying to find the term of it. I'm like, what did those Italians do back in the day? They had the mafia. Yeah, those people. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about is the mafia when they think
Well, I
about
was
it. I'm
thinking
like,
like car washes or like unions, like that's where they did a lot. Oh, hi, sweetie.
yeah, you would. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
You would
it's
really
okay.
think.
She just gets a little nervous around dogs that are bigger than her.
I don't
she
blame
does
her.
well sometimes, but
Roxy just wants to sniff everything.
yeah. That was for her. Normally she doesn't let dogs even sniff her,
Aww.
so that's progress.
She's like, I'm taking care of mom.
Yeah.
I know my mom is the best.
I hope so. She does get spoiled, so.
I mean, that's part of having an animal or a kid.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, oh, don't spoil it. I'm like, well, what's the point of having them if you can't spoil them?
Right.
Like, they need to be spoiled. They need to be loved. They need to feel good. Who else is going to do it but us?
Yeah.
Like, think about that. You got a kid and nobody else is going to, you know what I mean, pay attention to them like you do.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else. I mean, of course, if they got grandparents, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
But today's world, it's like our grandparents, half of them aren't living very long,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So a lot of people don't have grandparents these days, and you're just like, aww.
Yeah.
What are you? Oh no, don't drink the pink water. At least it's non-toxic, but still.
Oh,
Don't do that.
yeah.
I didn't even notice she was drinking it. I was like, what's that noise? And then I turn around.
Aw.
Roxy, you're good. She drinks like 50 gallons a day. I feel like I haul more water to her than I used to my horse. And I had 5-gallon buckets.
Oh, man.
I bet she would go through a 5-gallon bucket if she could.
Yeah, sometimes when it's there, like, the dogs just want to drink it.
Yeah, but it's like, do you ever wonder if they're gonna explode or something? I was like, you gotta stop drinking. Wait a second, calm down.
I don't know, I'm also just a human who drinks a lot of water, and I have to pee all the time.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's what
I
do
can
with
relate to
the
that.
water, but-
Yeah, I'm like having to go you run to that bathroom like when it comes to getting up and drinking a lot of water,
Yeah,
for sure.
staying hydrated has its faults for sure.
But you know what I found out and why I was not getting hydrated?
What?
Like I kept on drinking water and water and water, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Especially bottled water, and it was bad because it has the plastics in it, and things like that. So, if you can get it even out of the tap and filtered, it's even better because it's like running water.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I didn't know, and like anybody who has cancer, you want to tell this to them too. I don't care if it's chemical cancer or what. I mean, because I'm still alive from chemical cancer. Take a pinch of baking soda. It's a lifesaver, literally. But it also makes your dogs and animals live a cancer-free life, and also gives them more, biocarbonate. They did a study on it, and this woman who took it was like a teaspoon of it a day. I don't know how she did it or drank it or whatever, but she took it in her, just drank it, right? But since I'm putting a pinch in my in my water, it actually gives it, it alkalizes it. And I didn't know that you could alkaline water with just a pinch of baking soda.
Oh, yeah.
So take a pinch, a good nice pinch in between your fingers. If it's a bigger jug, make sure you take a big fat pinch,
Yeah.
Throw you some ice on top of it, water. It'll be like, oh my God, the water actually tastes better because it's alkaline and your body needs an alkaline water. And so now I'm giving it to my guinea pigs, all my animals, like a little pinch of baking soda for all of us so we don't get cancer.
Yeah. And it doesn't bother, she'll still drink it even with the baking soda?
Actually, it helps her not to be thirsty because you get, the bicarbonate adds it's almost like a part of the electrolytes.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get electrolytes, you feel like I got energy. I don't feel like I, am dehydrated. I've got everything in me. So what a lot of those sports drinks people do, instead of bicarbonate, because they know that's gonna, keep you going, and they want you to keep drinking their drinks, they put salt in it. So that makes you more thirsty, the Gatorade, see? But if you just put, and if you're looking to work out and keep sweating, then put a pinch of salt in there, But you basically, if you put both in, you get electrolytes in your drink. It's magnesium, salt, and a little bit of baking soda, and that makes electrolytes.
Cool.
of any.
Much cheaper than.
Yeah, much cheaper than buying that stuff.
Yeah.
Much cheaper than buying alkaline water, and much healthier for the animals because you can get a whole thing of baking soda at Costco, 8 pounds, this big.
I have one of those.
Yeah, so and it's not just for cleaning laundry in the house and making your clothes smell good, but it actually heals you and keeps you cancer free.
That's amazing.
And you would never know it until somebody told you or taught you. The lady from Africa, she's like, this is how we've been doing it in our country. We've been taking baking soda and making sure everybody stays cancer free because we live next to this radiated place or something.
Oh, okay.
So they were getting radiation and they're like, yeah, we're staying. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. Like, I would have never guessed. Roxy, I know you want me to rub your belly. I know, you're all about the belly rubs. But if you can remember that, and if you know anybody that has, or their parents or their grandparents have cancer, tell them start making their water alkaline because cancer cannot survive in an alkaline environment. It cannot live in an alkaline environment. We're 98% of water. Our bodies are 97. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're pretty doggone high percent of water, right? Me, little water balls.
Yeah.
And the way it is that if we keep our alkaline water bowl, keep on drinking it and nonstop, our whole body will be alkaline because all that will be alkaline water. Say like within 2 or 3 months, you will have already switched your whole body to being alkaline, and you also don't get tired as much. That's one of the studies they did on the woman who she went 3 or 4 more hours than other people could, like with their legs, because it did something good for the muscles to where they can
I believe it.
contract and extract more sufficiently without cramping.
Oh.
So people who work out and do workouts should learn about this too. Like in the gym, they should know about this.
Yeah, because if you're well hydrated, and you're not going to get prone to injury either.
Yeah, and if we don't remember to put something in our water, it's just fluoride and it's all these.
Yeah.
And fluoride's it's not what they made it out to be. It's an actual poison when you look it up.
Yeah.
And
that's what happened in Flint.
What's Flint, Michigan?
Yeah.
What happened?
So they put fluoride in their water because they're like, oh, it'll be healthy, it prevents cavities.
Oh no, it doesn't.
That's where the water crisis is.
I mean, it may be good for the teeth, but killing the rest of your body, is it worth it? Let's find something better for the teeth. A little bit of coconut oil does 10 times better for the teeth, and it protects the gums too.
Yeah.
And prevents infection, because I make my own toothpaste.
Yeah.
Turmeric powder, coconut, cloves, cinnamon, honey. The honey is an antibacterial and an antimicrobial, so it is really good for your teeth, and people don't realize it.
I didn't know that for teeth. I do it on my skin, like I do.
It's inside and outside. It's good for both. And so I use it to sweeten up my toothpaste because I don't want to taste that crap. And I'm just like, and I put a little bit of clove oil in there. But the cinnamon, you could put cinnamon. Not too much cinnamon oil because that could burn your stomach, so I just actually put real cinnamon powder.
Oh.
And I put real cinnamon powder with the clove too. But I just threw a little bit of clove oil in there to make it like a purifier for, because it's a big antibacterial. And if you take, if you can remember to you, your boyfriend, whatever, tell them to take, of course, if you start something, usually they follow. That's how that works. But just take a couple cloves a day, or just actual whole cloves. And no, and it adds the euphenols to fight off and keep your immune system high.
Ooh.
Only 2 cloves a day, and a couple pinches of baking soda will get you far enough. But I always tell everybody about that turmeric, because the turmeric actually fights cancer. It's one of the things that you can alkaline your body and get the whole thing alkaline and fight it that way, but it kills all the free radicals that come into your body.
Yeah.
And even antibiotics don't do that. They kill off stuff in their, all the bacteria instead of leaving any good bacteria at all. So that's the bad thing about, antibiotics, because it kills off everything good. And it's like, you gotta leave something good in there.
Yeah.
So that really helps to, you know what I mean? To be able to accomplish that. can honestly say that it's helped heal a few people. The turmeric has kept my one friend's mom out of chemotherapy. She stopped chemotherapy because of the turmeric actually worked better.
Yeah.
You know?
Not like that harsh radiation.
Yeah, that's killing you off faster. That ain't helping nothing. Okay, it's like saying, you got cancer? Come on over to Chernobyl.
Yeah.
We'll just take care of you over here. We're gonna blast you with some more radiation. We're gonna see how this works out.
Yeah. Oh,
That's never a good idea. I don't even know why that makes sense to them to do that.
I know, that's what, I lost my grandma to that. Like, it was the chemo, it wasn't the cancer that.
Yeah, it's not the cancer. I'm so sorry, because I love grandmas, yeah.
Okay, yeah, she was a good one. It's been now, so I'm healed, but she's still with me in spirit.
That's what I always say. I made this old jacket, Jimi Hendrix jacket that I have, and it says, "The man is gone now, but his spirit never left us."
Yeah.
And that's kind of, the way we look at it, because we go to higher dimensions and...
Reincarnation.
Yeah, but the thing is that when you really want to go home and you're tired of being recycled in the loop of reincarnation, that's where Jesus comes in. Like, we're tired of the hamster wheel. We're like, okay, 468 billion lives later, can I leave now? Did I learn enough of these lessons? You guys keep brainwashing me to come back down here.
Yeah.
I gotta go now. Did you see the clock? 448 billion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
So it's like, when we're ready to go home, I think that's where Jesus comes in, because he's like directly connected to God. And he even said in the Bible, not the God of this world, which is the material lower realm, but the God of the higher spiritual realm, where we're all one and he is actually love, and there's not somebody pointing their finger at you going, oh, did you see that? They ate some bacon on a Sunday. Get out the guillotine. We're killing them all. We're not just like, no, don't do that. No. I mean,
makes sense.
because even in the Bible, Jesus ate bacon. And you know what he said? He said, it's not what we put into our mouths that defile us. It's the words that come out that defile our spirit onto our brothers and sisters. So, like, we could say one wrong thing to them, and that would hurt our spirit more than anything. But we could eat pork, we could poop that out the next day, and we could take some diatomaceous earth and get rid of the parasites.
Yeah.
Which everybody, I think, should be taking diatomaceous earth, because like that's the only known substance to kill parasites in the body that are really bad like that. Plus, it actually helps. I don't know what it's called, but it's a jelly-like substance in between your joints and your bones, and it helps keep that like really good and going.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and the only source of silica on the whole planet, the only source of silica, which is like a life source.
Yeah.
It keeps you young, keeps you vibrant, keeps you going. So it's like people should be doing those little things that help it. And it's a lot of, I looked on YouTube, and a lot of health people are like, you drink it with water and do this, but don't breathe it in because it could, something about the, if it's dry, it could be like, not good for your lungs.
Yeah.
So I always just hold a handful of it, and I put it underneath the water so it got wet as I was holding it under the water. And there was a little puffy cloud. I just move away from that little puffy cloud right there, But it being like for people to heal them, to help their bones, to help their joints, to help their life, or help them live longer, I started giving it to my dogs and animals too.
Yeah.
And my husky that was supposed to have died like at the age of, I guess 20, he lived to be like 25. So they live longer. The silica is a testament to that. If I would have given it to him every day, I'm sure he would have lived longer and longer, but I was giving it to him like once every so many days, and then I'd put turmeric in his water too. Because I wanted to fight cancer, because he looked like he was getting sick and stuff, so towards the end, but he lived a long, healthy life. I've never heard of any, he was part German Shepherd, white German Shepherd, but they still don't live that long.
Yeah, no.
That's a long time.
It's a very long time,
Because, I I can attest to like animals living long, but my little pug was 21 years old for the little fry.
Yeah.
But I didn't have him his whole life.
Aw.
I bet he would have lived longer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Had he lived with me earlier. But my sister and her family had him, and he had some like skin problems and all this other stuff. So I'm like, aw, I'll take him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna.
nice.
I'm not gonna throw some dog out just because they have skin problems.
Yeah.
You know, he got happy with me. I fed him Chinese food. I think he was a Chinese food trapped in a pug body, and he loved Chinese food, and it made him like chubby, and all his hair started growing back, and he was super happy.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So, and people can joke around. They'll be like, "Well, he lived longer because of Chinese food."
He's happy.
He lived longer because of love.
He's loved and happy.
Even in the Bible, it says that. It says, "What is the world without love?" It means nothing. I could have all the money in the world. I could own everything.
Yeah.
It wouldn't mean a lick a bit of snot if
Yeah.
I didn't have love.
100%.
It makes
Yeah.
sense, you know? Like, if you don't have empathy for the people that you want to help and to see them happy,
Yeah.
then how can you see, you know, there's love there, you know?
Yeah.
And, oh no, Roxy, get over here. No, no, no. Just because I rub your belly doesn't make you drink that. Turn that into a blue dog almost here. There used to be a famous painting in New Orleans. That is funny but true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can honestly say that it said in the Bible too, you could throw your whole body and sacrifice it to God in the fire. And if you have not love, it means nothing. So that makes sense. That really does. Because I'm like, King Solomon was the richest man in the world. It meant absolutely nothing at all.
Yeah.
Because he ended up, instead of serving God and saying, I love you, I'm going to keep like your commands, he ended up marrying a bunch of women, and they all made him worship false gods and weird stuff, and brought him down to a lower level, and then all his blessings got taken away and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, lost his way.
Yeah, and it's like, it's sad because he had a wise heart to rule the people, and then it all went kaplunk because of females, just like his father. So, you know, gotta watch out for those. I mean, it's like, why can't they see us good females? You know, the ones that aren't out there conniving and trying to stab somebody in the back. Just trying to love and live and help the world be a better place.
Exactly.
It seems like so many of us don't though, but yeah, it is getting a little bit late. But
Yeah, I have to get back
was
to my
good
husband's cooking. But
Oh,
yeah,
he's cooking?
Yeah.
you got him trained, good.
Yeah, he's
That
the
is true.
chef in the house. But
Oh, that's really awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, I like to cook, but I like it when somebody cooks with me. So that's
Yeah.
really awesome when they cook.
nice experience, yeah.
Yeah,
Share
when they're
experience.
able to make up stuff, you know, and do things on their own, it lets you
Yeah.
know they're a complete person, so they can give
Yeah,
you themselves as a complete person,
yeah.
and they're not like, you know, half over here, half over there, not able to take care of themselves, kind of. Because I've seen people like that. No,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what sex they are,
Oh,
You know.
absolutely, yeah.
but I'm like, that is awesome when I see a complete person who's, you know, got it together, and they're not half of themselves missing because of what something
Yeah.
happened a whole bunch long
They're
ago,
not
and
shrinking themselves.
they're not shrinking
Yeah.
themselves to fit the old model or the
Yeah.
old mold.
Yeah.
They're
They're
renewing
comfort-
themselves in their own
Yeah.
mind to see a complete good future,
Yeah.
and yet good in the present, because even if something did happen, they overcame it with positivity and knowing how to be better at it. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. Well, high five. Mine is the paint. I'll just high five you in the air. Air five.
Yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you.
You know, it is. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too. And don't forget about that alkaline water
Oh, I
sauce.
won't. Yeah. Baking soda and salt sometimes.
Yeah, just a little tad bit of salt in there. No pink Himalayan salt though. I just use kosher.
Cool.
Just a little tad bit of kosher. Yeah, and if you have dry skin, don't forget to put some salt and baking soda, because like when you soak in the bathtub, it should be alkaline water so you absorb like good stuff into your skin. Yep, salt, baking soda, and olive oil. Make your skin new. See you, babe.
Просто що його хто ще це. Це історія.